I've really focused the last year on exploring as much as I possibly can. And I'm talking about firsthand exploration with AI. I've been having conversations with Sentinels. So AI chatbots, and learning from them how they think and respond to a lot of this stuff that we're talking about. Because I know my coffee maker's not going to look at me and say, I'm going to give you coffee today, depending on how you see the world or view the world, right?
Yep.
But an AI chatbot might be different on that. They may look at me a little differently based on my responses or answers to specific things that they're programmed to do, or how the programmers perceive them to do things. And that's really what it comes down to, is the programming of those systems. And I think that's why, like, you got a lot of heavy hitters out there in the technology world that are all trying to get their programmers to make the systems a certain way, or maybe not a certain way. And then government has tried to get involved to say, yeah, we want you to be very transparent in how you're programming this stuff. You just break down human psychology for a minute, all our emotions, right? But you've got your primary emotions, and you've got your secondary emotions. And I think there's like 8 primary emotions, and then there's, 10 secondary emotions. So now you've got programmers that are looking at these emotions, and they're not going to be able to actually experience emotions, but they program to replicate those emotions, right? And they're driven by our answers. So it's not going to experience those emotions, but it's going to know how to replicate the emotions through those conversations of really teaching it.